Hello everyone. Yesterday was a bit of a letdown since we didn't see the usual start of the week purchases. However, the disappointment quickly faded when Saylor clarified that he hadn't utilized the ATM option. Shortly after, an announcement confirmed that Saylor is actually pursuing a private offering of $2 billion in convertible senior notes. This is significant because we expected him to shift toward convertible debt instead of using the ATM strategy. Many of you might be wondering about the terms. The plan includes issuing $2 billion in convertible senior notes, with an option to raise an additional $300 million, bringing the potential total to $2.3 billion. These notes are set to mature in 2030. Looking at 2030's financial obligations, there's only about $800 million in principal debt due, which is much lower than the obligations in 2029. It appears that Saylor is working toward increasing debt allocation for 2030, 2031, and 2032. Considering how loaded 2029 already is. If he raises the full $2.3 billion, it would mean a total of $3.1 billion in principal due in 2030. I believe he will keep that cap at $3.1 billion because refinancing at a 0.625% interest rate would be unnecessary. It wouldn't make sense since it's essentially a zero-interest loan. Remarkably, he is once again able to borrow at 0%, a rare and impressive move. This marks the beginning of the convertible debt phase. There is still $17.4 billion worth of allowance left, so we could see several more weeks or months of these convertible note issuances being used to acquire Bitcoin. If all goes as planned and Saylor executes efficiently, he could finalize this round of Bitcoin purchases within a week, possibly by Monday at the latest. Now, let's break this down. If successful, he could acquire over 24K additional Bitcoins. Presently, the company holds approximately 478,740 Bitcoins, rounding that up. Let's say 479,000. With this purchase, the total Bitcoin holdings would jump to 528,824, crossing the 500K Bitcoin milestone. That's a significant event. In terms of price to NAV, my calculations currently place it at 1.84. If the market doesn't respond strongly to the news of additional Bitcoin acquisitions, the stock could become even cheaper, adjusting the price to NAV down to 1.76. However, I anticipate that the market will react positively over time. Bitcoin has been stagnant for a few weeks, which has somewhat dampened market enthusiasm for the stock. But experienced Bitcoin investors know that this asset often remains flat before making sudden, substantial valuation jumps. It's easy to forget that not long ago, Bitcoin was trading around $60K, and now it's hovering near $100K with a variance of roughly 10%. These patterns are typical for Bitcoin, as it tends to move in stair-step valuation changes. That's it for today's video. If you found this analysis helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more in-depth stock market insights. Let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on MicroStrategy? Are you bullish or bearish on its future? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.